Hi, I'm Jeffrey Lewis. This is David Beauchamp. We're here from New York City. We're in Madrid on Columbus Day, so I'm going to tell the story of a different explorer. This is the story of Marco Polo. Hit it, Dave. For thousands of years, trading routes had developed. We call it the Silk Road, 2 continents wide. But when Romans ruled Europe and Mongols ruled China, neither one still knew much of the opposite side. Marco Polo was born in the city of Venice in 1254, a rich merchantman's son. When Marco was little, his father and uncle went trading much further than most men had done. The brothers came home after 9 years of travels. They told Marco the wondrous places they'd gone. They planned to go back to trade more goods and knowledge with their new friend, the Mongols' Emperor Kublai Khan. So Marco went with them back east on their mission. When the journey began, he was just 17. Through Persia, past mountains and the vast Gobi Desert, he saw things that few Europeans had seen. When 3 years had passed, they had made it to China. They gave Kublai Khan a few presents they brought. The Khan was impressed with this young man named Marco, and the Polos were treated like lords in the court. Marco was shocked. They used paper for money and coal, which he thought was a rock that could burn. The Khan's postal service was also a wonder that Marco would tell Europe on his return. For 17 years through the empire, Marco had many jobs straight from the emperor himself. But the Khan grew quite old, and the Polos got worried. The next Khan might not let them leave with their wealth. Finally, they got permission for leaving. It was a hard journey home, by land and by sail. Home in Venice, Marco joined a war against Genoa, got captured and spent a year in a jail. In jail, Marco met Rustichello, a writer. He heard Marco's stories and wrote them all down. This book became famous and read across Europe, even just with hand copies to get it around. Although they loved it, few people believed it. Some called it the millions for 1 million lives. It is likely that Rustichello or others inserted or altered some stories inside. All true or not, all the book's great descriptions stirred Europe to wonder and want to learn more. All true or not, often much later travelers found proof of the things Marco said long before. All true or not, it inspired Columbus and others who journeyed for knowledge or gold. Marco himself never left home again, but to the end he still swore he'd seen more than he told.